Hi guys, assalamu alaikum and welcome back to my channel. So as you can see, I actually don't have a scarf on today. Thought I'd take advantage of the fact that my hair is actually clean for a change. And I did this hair hack. This one looks, from what I could see from the back of my head with the help of my cell phone, it looks pretty cool. It's that hair hack where you braid in the front and then you flip it over and then it does this. Thought I'd try it while my hair was still clean. And then got my hair long enough to actually do this. But that's not actually what this video is about. Now, I'm all for random acts of kindness. I am not bashing anybody that does it. Don't get me wrong. What I am bashing is, why do you want the whole world to see you doing this random act of kindness? Now, before I receive any type of hate, just hear me out. When I was younger, going to madrasa, it's like Muslim version of Sunday school, but it happens every day after school. We were taught that, and this was like my first year, like grade one equivalent of madrasa, where the teacher, the Maulana, told us that when you give charity, you need to give it in such a way that your left hand does not know what your right hand gives. And that stuck with me ever since that day. So, yes, I myself do random acts of kindness, but I do not tell anybody about it, because I feel like by me telling somebody about it, it defeats the purpose, because I'm not doing it for the sake of likes or for the sake of views. I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart, and I genuinely want to help somebody without there being any type of reward, with any yes, Samba, without any type of instant reward that the likes and the views will give. That is what I kind of don't get. Don't get me wrong, I actually love seeing it, but then a few seconds after seeing it, the one thing that keeps going through my mind is, why did you post this? Yes, you want the world to see that you are such a giving person and you are such a nice person. Okay, fine. But for me, giving to charity shouldn't be something that should be exploited in that aspect. It should be between you and that person that you gave it to. For me, I did something nice for somebody, but I didn't even stay long enough to see the reaction to what I did for them, because it's none of my business. I did what I wanted to do for the person. Samba, what are you doing? I did what I wanted to do for the person and I left. I am not there to exploit any types of likes or views or followers just for the fact that I did something nice for somebody. I'm just there purely for the sake of doing something nice for somebody, because at the end of the day, that's what we should be doing. We should be paying it forward. If somebody does something nice for us, then you do something nice for the next person, and then tell that person, if they want to repay you, repay me by doing something nice for the next person, which is actually something I did the last time. Somebody needed something, I gave it to them, they wanted to pay me back, and I'm like, no. Do it for somebody else. Pay it forward. And that for me, ever since I watched the movie after my mother-in-law actually was speaking about it, I watched the movie and I realized, you know what, that is the most brilliant idea ever. Instead of you paying me back, pay me back by doing something nice for another person. and then just have that just ripple throughout the whole world. I feel like a random act of kindness should be anonymous. For me, I've just always felt that a random act of kindness should be between you and that person. And sometimes not even between you and that person. Because for me, I actually feel true joy when I've done something for somebody, but they don't know yet. Do you get what I'm saying? It's like I got this book and it tells you, okay, do this today, do that today, tear out this page, burn this thing, whatever. And one of the things was, the one time this book told me to do something, and basically it's in a way it said, you know what, do something slightly above and beyond what you would normally do. And I did it for this one person, not realizing that it was her first day on the job. And not only, I'm not trying to count or make myself seem high and mighty, but not only did I do what the book asked me to do, but her manager had actually asked me, you know, how is she doing? It's her first day. Was she okay? And I'm like, she was okay. I didn't even realize it was her first day. So me paying that compliment to her manager, maybe even put her in a better light at the end of the day. Because sometimes you don't know what the next person needs or what the next person is going through. And maybe just a simple compliment can help brighten their day. If you want to do something nice for somebody, be a little nicer. It's something I can actually also take to heart, because I have a very short fuse, and this pregnancy has made my fuse even shorter, especially now when it is so hot outside and I'm so uncomfortable, and all I want to do is just sleep butt naked, or at least sleep in my underwear, because I don't feel comfortable butt naked. Sleeping, that is. And then people still want to stress me out, and I'm like, dude, do not have time for your ish right now. If you want to be a douche, believe me, these hormones will make me a bigger douche. I don't know. But yes, guys, this was more of a rant on the whole random acts of kindness and things like that. I love things that restore my faith in humanity. But the faith in humanity and the random acts of kindness can almost be seen as two different things. But for me, the problem I have with the random acts of kindness that I see is that I see it. I don't mind seeing the things where you have the faith in humanity restored, where a fireman went out of his way to save a cat in a burning building, or whatever it is. I don't mind those type of things. But for me personally, I feel like you aren't being that genuine if you are filming yourself doing the act of kindness and then posting it on social media. That is just my view. That is my opinion. I am not bashing you for doing that good deed, because at the end of the day, it is a good deed. I just don't see why you need to post it on social media. For me, the deed goes so much further when nobody knows about it. Because at the end of the day, God sees what you do. He knows all that you do, all that you think of. Why not let it just be between you and Him? Do you really need the likes? Do you really need the views? Why can't we just make this world a better place? And do random acts of kindness without posting it on any type of social media platform. It's just a thought, something I'm throwing out into the universe, because I really feel like, if anything, we need to start paying it forward. Us as human beings need to start paying it forward. So maybe go out there and do something nice for somebody. And if they want to pay you back, tell them, I don't want your money. I don't want anything from you. What I do want is for you to do something nice for the next person. The feeling I got from saying that to somebody made me feel so much better than them repaying me would ever make me feel. Because I know my good deed will have a ripple effect that could touch more people than I would have ever imagined. So, here's my thing to you guys. Pay it forward. Do something nice for somebody without expecting anything in return. Go donate blood. Do something that will make this world a better place. Because at the end of the day, it starts with you. If you have to be the change that you want to see in the world. And I love that Dr. Seuss quote that says, unless someone like you cares a whole lot, nothing will change. No, it will not. So let me end it on that note. I hope you guys have a lovely week further. Till next week, guys. Bye.